to the Cancer full moon ritual. It is that time in the lunar cycle when we go back and review our manifestations or the intentions that we planted that we were hoping to manifest during the Cancer new moon. So you're going to want to go back and get to your Foursquare from 6 months ago during the Cancer new moon and take a minute to reflect on whatever you have written down. Remember, the categories are ease, flow, connection, and expansion, or if it feels right, health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. This Foursquare is adapted from The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn, who was an early 20th century metaphysician. So yeah, you're going to want to go back, review what has come into fruition in the last 6 months, and then under the light of the full moon, give yourself time during this lunar cycle to start letting go of anything that maybe you had written down that no longer resonates. And that ping is a good reminder to go back and check text messages, emails, mail that you may have sent. I always say, go and look if you have any random stacks of paper in your house. I don't know if you're like me. I tend to purge and declutter that stuff pretty quickly, but every now and then a pile will build up and I'll find it and see what's in there, like old mail, old letters, cards, anything from about 6 months ago, and see what desires of yours have manifested in the intervening 6 months. As a reminder, you have access, you can just use a 4-piece square paper, or the Life Squared PDFs are available in the resource section. Okay, so without further ado, Cancer, full moon, the year in review. The way ahead is the best place to focus. How much would you have in your bank account if you could cash in all the time someone gave you their 2 cents this year? What a difference a year makes. With our last full moon ritual of the Gregorian calendar, or in some cases the first full moon of the Gregorian calendar, meaning the annual 12-year calendar, January through December, we're in a collective time of reflection as we hover around the new year, turning an eye to the future. So while 2 cents in the developed world often goes unnoticed when strewn physically on the ground or when offered casually by even the most well-meaning of strangers, it might be something to start collecting in the year ahead. In many countries in the developing world, such as Malawi, Africa, where I happen to find myself in this current time-space reality, many people still live on less than $1 a day. So there's no need to shift back to a scarcity mindset now that you've proven to yourself that you're a powerful and conscious co-creator with the universe. No, sir, ma'am. So you've changed your abundance code this year, anchoring it into your mind, body, and soul, your ability to generate massive amounts of prosperity and positivity. And if you're just beginning, this is something that you have to look forward to. As this year has ebbed and flowed, you rode the wave to higher ground, and now is the time for you to cash in while the collective conscious is officially at its generosity-minded peak during the holiday and New Year season. As a fluid water sign, Cancer rules financial planning, and if you're ready to wash away the past year and prepare for the next, this moon's ritual will instantly activate your generous spirit through heart-centered giving, allowing you to become the vessel for massive amounts of abundance to pass through by filling your cup until it runneth over. So you may even consider upgrading to a goblet or pitcher by this time next year. With love, light, and a plan for living and gifting from a place of abundance. Autumn. So this month's ritual is about hydrating your way to heart-centered giving and infusing source energy, universal consciousness into the literal water or beverages that we drink. If you're familiar with Dr. Emoto's blessing rituals, where he blessed water, he infused it with positive words and negative words, and then the crystalline structures within the water actually took form to represent those words. So words like abuse or violence turned really ugly and, didn't look nice to the eye. And words like beauty and love or abundance turned into these really beautiful, or friendship, I think was one, these really beautiful and intricate crystalline structures with, very beautiful lattice and everything. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. It's in the resource section. And we're going to, hydrate our way, because our bodies are made of 80% water, to learning how, once you have become a really powerful manifester and you're able to quickly and easily manifest abundance into your life, sometimes that can become a double-edged sword, as they might say, because suddenly you have so much and maybe more is expected of you, or you may feel that you need to start giving more than you maybe ever have before, and that can be a new space to enter. And so I want to be here to support you as you do that, because the more we have and the more we're able to attract, the more we can give. But it's finding the right ways to do that feel good for both you as the giver and for the receiver, because an unbalanced exchange doesn't feel good for anybody. So this month's ritual is all about that. We also have some great ideas on exploring social purpose businesses, so businesses that give back, just like Golden Otter. We give a portion of our proceeds to women, children, and families in need in rural Africa. And just a great way to look at gift giving this season. And as you look ahead for 2020 and beyond, what will your abundance code be? Everybody has a code of being, whether it's our moral compass or our values or how we were raised, an idea of what we feel comfortable giving after we've received, or even before we've received. They always say, if you want to generate abundance, tithe. Like, before you have anything, tithe 10% of whatever you have. And I know that's kind of an old school thing, but it really does work. Anytime I've ever felt the pinch of feeling like my abundance was late in coming, I would give something away of value, or as much of something as I could in that time. And then, within a few days, at the very least within a lunar cycle, it would come back multiplied. So that is our ritual for this month. I'm wishing you all a beautiful holiday season, a beautiful new year, and to just really enjoy this time when we're all in a collectively generous place as we look ahead. And all right, with love and light, Autumn.